This is my newest project. It's a 3-bit computer that adds two numbers from 0 to 7 with each other. It uses 35 NPN transistors and 4 PNP ones. It's very primitive. It doesn't have a clock or RAM or anything. Actually, it's just a processing unit connected to some switches and LEDs. I designed a working calculator a year ago, but building it was actually pretty challenging. I was also super lazy, and it spent a few months in my drawer. It uses binary input and gives binary output, but I'm gonna try to add a binary to 7-digit display converter in the near future. There are still some problems with it. The biggest one I found is that when I bring my hand near some cables, one of the LEDs lights up. It's probably one of the transistors' fault, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Here I'm showing that it actually works. The LEDs are a little bit hard to see, but they light up correctly. The switches are weirdly placed. There are 3 red switch modules that all contain 2 switches. The ones on the right is group 1 and ones on the left are group 2. In binary it doesn't matter if the switch is from group 1 or 2 because the output will be the same. The only thing that matters is the order. The ones on the left are the least valuable and ones on the right are the most valuable. So, how does a computer work? It's easy. It uses something called logic gates. There are about 4 logic gate types and every type has a NOT variant, which just inverts the output. All basic logic gates have 2 inputs and 1 output. This is a NPN transistor. Don't worry about the complicated names. Basically, there is one pin where the power goes in and one where the power goes out. The middle one controls if the power flows or not. The only problem I have with transistors is that you have to check if they are NPN or PNP, or the circuit will not work correctly. Don't worry for now about what NPN or PNP means. This is how we make the most basic logic gates. The OR gate passes power if one or both of the inputs are on. It's really easy to understand. The AND gate outputs only if input 1 and 2 are on. XOR gate is a bit more complicated. It passes power only if one or the other input is on. If both are on, the power flows through the shortcut, not powering anything. The XOR gate is actually made from the previous 2 gates, plus 1 buffer gate, which is actually just a transistor. This circuit I borrowed from a YouTuber called Ben Eater. If you are interested in building computers from scratch, he is the guy to listen to. The only problem with his design is that the output is where the power comes in. That means it's a bit harder to wire up, but I figured it out. Also, there is one power line in the middle, which I didn't implement in my circuit, because I figured it's useless. Now the question is, how do we add numbers using logic gates? Everybody knows that computers operate using ones and zeros, but what does that mean? It means that either there is signal or no signal, power or no power, LED lights up or doesn't. Now, how do we represent numbers? We use binary system. For example, 101 is 5. Easiest way to calculate is to represent each one with a power of 2. The one on the right has the least value, while the one on the left has the most value. We just add all the numbers representing ones and we get an answer. I'm going to link some videos that explain this better. Time for the calculator. The circuit on the right is what I came up with a while ago. It sucked. If I wanted to add a new bit of output, it would make the circuit bigger by a lot. If I were to build the calculator using this schematic, I would have run out of transistors. The one on the left is what Ben Eater showed me. It's super modular because to upgrade it, you just add 4 more logic gates, wire it up and it's done. Okay, I hope you learned something today. I'm gonna leave all the links below. Check them out. Goodbye.